Also, let's see if there's any new caricature workshop resources. Okay. Well, pub into that, because, you know, the fact
Grab scrap. Happy scorp noises.
Happy scorp noises, indeed. Player models. Let's see what we got here. We got Genshin Impact, Ganyu. Is that what Max wants me to play as? Oh, it even has first-person animations. There is Astolfo, just for Max. Sam and Mental Mate models? Oh, yes. Is that Resident Evil 0? Never mind. No, it's not. Yes. Max totally wants me to play as Shantae. Eon Genesis. That looks fucking horrendous. Sephiroth. Sephiroth.
Sacker Guy 79. What are you doing, Diendo?
Dindo. I'm going to be singing
Scrap.
Hate Crow Team.
Shantae was created to give butt jobs.
I am going to do some mean garbage. His Scorp buddy
Sacker
here
Guy 79.
wants me to do a pistol only run.
So you're playing the whole workshop.
Oh yes. Yes I am. I am doing a DMCA beam run where I can only use pistols and dual pistols, and that's it. That's all I get.
Sacker Guy 79. Based. Sacker Guy 79. Also, your resolution is off.
You know what? It probably is. Let's see what my resolution is.
Grab a scrap. Body play DMC2 is the best GAEM. Grab a scrap. Wait, wrong streamer.
Wait. Excuse me. How's my FOV wrong? One. It's probably because of this. Hold on. Oh yes. Yes, quite. Yes. Oh, you're correct. Bloop. There we go. Even though I set it to 14... You know what? Never mind. You know what? No, I'm stupid. Hold on. Mm. 1440p. Wow. There we go. We're good. So I was going, Sacker. You know what? I'm going to move over to the voice channel. Because it seems like a good idea. Right, Max? Right. Sacker.
Sacker Guy 79. As sure I'll join in as well.
So we're going to see like a minigun used for like a whole 5 seconds. And then we're just going full pistols. I don't remember this game taking this long to load. What the fuck?
Grab a scrap. You can switch to the pistols in the first level too. Grab a scrap.
Do I want
No
to?
need for minigun.
I'm going to play like every game journalist. Oh, just walk forward and that's it. Wow. Wow.
Brad Manx. WM1.
It's a shame because I love the minigun and I'm not going to be able to use the minigun. It make me cry inside very much, yes. You know what that means? I'm going full melee build. Haha! I will use finishers because, yes.
Brabascrap. Except for the first boss.
Yeah. We have to use like the minigun.
Did you miss me?
Oh yeah, you know what? I should probably fix this because it's gonna cause issues for me. Because this game isn't very
Sacker Guy
performance-wise
79.
good.
I might need chat permissions again.
Why do you not have chat permissions? What the what? Edit. Hold on. Seriously serious. Okay, there. No, now you can join.
Yeah, my chat permissions disappear on a regular basis. It happens.
It's okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Because I didn't miss you.
Sir, I think my gun broke.
Oh
Don't worry,
boy.
kid, I got this.
Decide to not let the lightning strike kill those guys. You save on bullets.
Save on bullets for an infinite, you know, bullet gun.
Yes.
But yeah, I do remember that.
Sir, these Octanian Harvester Leviathans are a lot bigger than I imagined.
It's not the size, kid. It's how you use it. I once killed a clear with a nail clipper.
So I don't know how well this is, or how poorly this is gonna go.
The processed. Humans turned into cannon fodder.
Neither do I.
Cute, aren't they?
How can we
I
help
mean,
them?
at least for the first two levels, you could probably get away with just doing dual pistols and nothing else. But beyond
Right.
that, I honestly don't know.
You'd be surprised.
I mean, as long as they land all headshots, right? How does that work for Biomax? Because, you know, they're nothing but head.
Brabascrap.
You should play
I'm on
that
one for the road
headshot
so far.
training arena that Pika Commando made.
I've seen that. I was looking at that, but I don't need headshot training. I think I'm good.
I discovered the other day that this jumping secret, you know how there's like a plank up there that indicates where the top of the
Brad
secret
Max.
is?
Yeah.
Apparently you can
I
destroy
mean,
that.
They have
It's
guns
just
and
a static
mechanical
model.
legs.
Yeah, I've used to always destroy it. And I've seen Decino destroy it because it makes things harder. And everyone complained
It really
about it.
does.
But I found out if you just crouch jump it, you can make it up there, like, fairly easily.
Crouch jumping does not exist in Serious Engine. It's a lie.
It sure makes me feel like I can do it.
Brabascrap. Why did people complain about it?
Because people didn't realize the plank was there to help them. And they just kept falling off. I mean, have you not watched Decino's video there?
No,
Rabble?
I haven't watched his walkthrough.
Yeah, he complained about it quite a lot. Jumping puzzles.
Probably not without reason. It's really janky in this engine.
Not wrong. Everyone complains about it. I'm guessing knife is not allowed there,
Also
Bravo?
Take out the Canar with your bare hands, but for larger groups, go for a shotgun or assault rifle.
If I had a gun...
Brabascrap. Nope. Just pistons. Brabascrap.
And remember, kid,
Pistols even.
explode, so stay clear of their barf radius.
Barf radius?
Look, it's not a scientific term, but it works for me.
I'm using gadgets because, yes.
Sir,
Brabascrap.
if I remember correctly,
You
the
can
mission
use skill
machine
points, though.
showed an EDF storage facility just over this wall.
Huh. Maybe I should start reading that stuff. Nice!
I find it funny, right? I purposely missed the other shotgun,
Now.
and he walked right by it and doesn't pick it up.
But usually when I pick up one of these things...
Because you're not playing the game right.
Right.
Playing as the
Amstar underscore
developers intended to play.
001. Back.
How's it going? What difficulty were you doing, Bravo? Don't tell me you're doing normal.
Brabascrap. Normal.
How dare you?
Amstar underscore 001.
So I'm doing this on hard?
The golden gun?
You ever think about how amazing the arena design is in modern SAM games where most of the time they don't actually prevent you from just running backwards, and so you can just
Right.
exploit a lot of fights so easily.
Of course. It is I, Professor Gottlieb Kiesel, your science.
Yeah, you know, like the old games where a door shuts on you.
Does he always call in at random like that?
Like, some people complain about that,
Just
but
get bored.
it's actually quite integral to making a lot of the fights in the original games work.
Yep.
Just the fact that you can simply run backwards and funnel the enemies through in such an easy manner.
Boomer! Boomer! Yeah, I kind of wish that the doors would lock, because, you know, I
That's-
feel dirty for doing this.
It's just like one of those basic problems that you get when reworking or designing a level based around aesthetics purely gets in the way of gameplay functionality.
Brabascrap.
Which is something that they probably
I
didn't
think
really
that's
think
just
about
bad game
firsthand
design.
when they were working
You can
on the
just
old
cheese
games,
it and doesn't
because
feel right.
technology was just that limited.
I like how Kenny was just getting his ass slapped. But he's still waiting for me to climb up.
You know that actually counts as a melee prompt, technically. It's
Oh.
literally written in the player melee selection script that lets you do melee attacks.
I believe it. Come here, Kenny.
Oh look, it's an angry steak.
Oh yeah, I guess that does teleport you. Full cutscene.
Bad cow! Oh, bad cow!
Well, I mean, yeah, Bravo, and I'm obviously going to be shitting on the level that I worked on for months, but, like, that is just a base problem that's inherent to maps like Countryside. Like, not only is the design itself, like, the base of it, just very lazy from a level design standpoint, it's so easy to exploit so many areas. Like, the only one that I tried to actually entrap you in the first place was just
That-
the hidden valley where the gate locks behind you, so you can't, because you could just run away from the kamikazes. It doesn't matter in the original game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mothership sucks you up, spits out a
I thought you were about to say that other fight where the wave-based arena.
The recycling.
Yeah, no, that one also traps you in, but that's like a new addition.
But still, you still did it. It is part of your thing.
Honestly, critically,
Brabascrap.
if I think about how the level
Well,
design
that's
was
fine.
in the original games
It's the
too,
countryside and it's
it's
fully open.
not always
But
been
my
the
issue
case
is with
that
arenas you
level
can
design has
just
been
jump
very
out of.
tight. Like, exploits are just a thing that are very easy to come across if you play the game for long enough. But the principle of the matter is that the older games seem to obey that stance a lot better on making sure that the player could not get away.
One
Pin level
ecclesiastical
399.
extraction coming right up.
You.
Ecclesiastical extraction. Good one.
Who was that said you?
Mr. Finn.
Mr. Finn? Why is he saying you?
Because you're playing Serious Sam 4. Oh. Yeah.
That's a perfectly reasonable reaction.
Okay, with the amount of shit that happens in the Serious Sam channel, come on.
Sir, I think that's it
It's
for
still objectively a good game. With problems. That the community is slowly fixing because we'll never get 1.09.
And
Oops,
honest
did I use my
typing.
outside voice?
Oh, sir, I recognize that thing. It's a scrapjack.
Let me take
You need
it apart
Mancubus?
so you can have a closer look.
Just to fuck with people, I'm going to call it a mancubus, and anytime I see a mancubus, I'm going to call it a scrapjack. Because fuck you!
You would do that.
Tilting people is my pleasure. Oh! Catching rockets is also a good thing, good pastime of mine.
He's still got it.
Oh yeah!
I assume you still plan to do the Serious Sam 4 run with the modified enemies once that's done.
Of course. I was just expecting it to be at least, but no.
Oh,
It's fine.
I had to plan it this way just to make things easier for myself.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, I already made things difficult for myself to begin with, because I had to relocate all the files to a different folder.
Oops.
And because SCD's not really good at picking up those changes, I had to, like, replace every file manually just to make sure everything was linked up. That
Oh, no.
was, not fun. But the replacement pack, it's pretty much just going to be a matter of using the same files as the resource pack and just replacing the puppet parameters in character behavior files.
Yeah.
And those itself will just depend on the files that are from the resource pack. So while you'll technically be
Grab.
downloading the
Is
resource
the
pack,
replacement mod not
you're
supposed to work
only
yet?
going to need just a few
But it's
things
uploaded
that actually
anyway.
replace the main
Neat.
files.
Hulu.
It's not uploaded yet, no. The whole reason for that is because Danny and I want to look at modifying the Belchers and the Commanders, but Danny needs to figure out how to basically reverse engineer the character behavior scripting that's used for that.
Sounds about right.
And it's not to say anything about how Crow Team scripted it, it's just like it's a different language that they've been working with compared to how Danny does things.
Mm-hmm. So, I don't get the context to the Hey Crow Team shitpost that you did. That sounds like
did
a
you-
remix of Teen Titans.
Did you not read the Serious Sam channel log?
No!
You should go do that.
Do I have the TLDR?
I'm not going to give you a TLDR.
Damn.
You need to see the artistic masterpiece being constructed in real time.
Oh boy. Is this a long, lengthy read or what?
No.
Fin level 399. Sacre Vivo.
Sacre Vivo, yeah. Donate to my SoundCloud.
I like how, Frame Reader is like, oh my. That was like so deep. The comments were funny.
Yes. Technically, like Catholicism, Holy Grail is heretical. But this is no time for dogma. Each
How long were you planning that shitpost?
safe planet.
I woke up the other day, and I was like, you know what, this would actually be kind of funny. And so I did it. It's the only reason.
I don't get how that makes you edgy though.
That's good.
Well, it turns out now that I've painted myself as being of edgy brainlet who is pretty antisocial and basically insane, then maybe that's going to cause people to leave me alone. Which is fine, because then I'll have more time to do the stuff that I want to do without being bothered.
Well, in that case, congratulations. He passed for flying colors.
This is mayhem.
I succeeded for a goal that I didn't even set for myself, which is something I could say happens to me quite often.
Sounds about right. Oh, I didn't even see the boomer back there. What the hell?
You'll have to kill him first.
Damn. At least it's not Carter. I'm going to get a ball gag for these fuckers.
Artema from Rus 1. Hello Sendo Reaper where Fiend.
Fiend is dead. I've eaten him. I ate him whole. He no longer exists. I'm his replacement. I'm a synthetic replacement, totally. Yep. I am Mr. Roboto.
Fin level 399. 4.
Yes.
Artema from Rus 1. Gross.
Yes. It's a shame I won't get my dual pistols till the next level. Is there a limit to how many extra lives you can have? Extra life.
Honestly, I have no idea. I would assume that the default cap for
Artema from
gadgets
Rus
probably
1.
goes up to 99.
Wait, you playing already with modified enemies?
No, he doesn't have the modified
Grab a
enemies
scrap.
pack. It's not made yet.
It's 10.
I smell seafood. Octanians are coming.
I know, chat, you want to see the modified enemies real bad, but I don't have them. Sorry. So I'm doing the DMCA playthrough. Yes.
I will not cease from mental fight.
Right, Max?
Right.
I just need my Doom 3 weapon ported into this game.
Oh dear
With the
God.
22 spread shotgun. Like it uses a melee weapon. Someone said the Doom 3 shotgun has a very particular spread to it. Who was it? And what spread is it? Pattern. I think it was a circle or a star. Was that you, Max?
Pentagram.
Oh. Was it actually?
I'm not talking out of my ass, I have no clue.
Well, you
That
sure have
seems
me-
like a very id Software thing to do.
Easter egg that nobody found out for a long time. That'd be funny. Just Illuminati spread.
Grab a scrap.
That's what Carter's
You'll
weapons
love
are
the
full of.
melee kills with the dual pistols. They're great.
There are people up there.
Brad Manx
They need our help.
would be fitting.
No,
Shotgun is
they don't.
filled with pellets, not lies.
Do I want to do this? No. It's not worth it.
Can't
So
you
I can't
just,
use
like,
these-
run back down the stairs after you get all the enemies after you?
I could, but what good is it?
We'll have your back, sir.
I will pray
There's-
for you.
there's- okay, I'll go to grab the extra life and then leave.
Can you shoot? and
Artema
I'll
from
pray?
Rus 1.
As you wish.
Only pistol run?
Yep.
Oh, benvenuto. Welcome to Rome, friend. How do you like it? Love the
I like how I don't break my
food,
legs
hate
from
the
that.
traffic. Traffic. Well, my convoy got blown up. I have faith.
This is not Paper Leg Zone.
Paper legs. Gonna fool me.
I sense evil presence. Is your priest sense tingling? No. I just see pale corpses and floating objects.
The herbivore.
It's an Oregon hemivore.
Or an Oregon hemivore. Oh.
Fire, Kenny.
Oh. Hey, Father McCall, can you shoot him, please? Thanks.
Fin level 399.
I think
Nice
if it's just
Microsoft
like one
presentation.
enemy that's there, the NPCs don't bother shooting, which is interesting.
Is it lagging for you, chat? Or am I dropping frames?
It was just during the cutscene, I think. It's fine now. That's a pretty normal thing for
Brad
Serious
Max.
M4 cutscenes.
That cutscene lagged. Grab a scrap. It's fine for me. Artema from Ris 1.
I think I know why.
Cutscenes only.
I think I know why. Hold on. It's probably because this game...
Brad Manx. The gameplay is fine. Grab a scrap. BTW, you know what's the best part about this playthrough?
What?
Your neighbors are noisy. Yes.
Grab a scrap. Calosize.
So long, suckers.
Oh my god, here they come. Oh Lord, they're coming. Oh Lord, they're coming.
Grab a scrap. LMAO.
Ah, my health. Did you see how fast my health dropped, chat? Jesus Christ. I could not move for the life of me.
Fin level 399. LOL
Build as
gang
fast as the fish.
Grab a scrap. LMAO.
Oh, the usual.
The deadliest melee enemies in the series.
Yeah, the fish were... Oh.
This is also his hobby.
I think the fish scared me more.
Artema from Ris 1. Good aim.
Thanks.
Grab a scrap. It looked like that process kicked that football with his missing arm.
Probably did.
Here, some.
No, run back, run back. I need to see what's going on with those windows
We're about to
again.
have company.
What is that bloom? You saw that, right?
Yeah, I did, actually.
You will not harm my friends.
Looked a bit unusual.
They aren't shooting at you, Kenny. They're scratching your ass.
Forgive me.
Could you imagine if Sam overdosed on these pills?
You are forgiven, Father.
Just falls over and dies.
Well, this is what actually constructs the proper Serious Sam timeline.
Overdose on pills.
The experience just gets wackier because of the amount of pills that he keeps digesting. That's why Serious Sam 2 happens.
I was about to say, yeah. It all makes sense, though. Especially with Junkyard.
Directed by Alan Latovac, written by Jonas. Whatever his name is, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Genius writing techniques. Deepest lore.
Artema from Ris 1. Dual pistols allowed.
Yep.
Grab a scrap. Lat AVAC LMAO. Grab a scrap.
You know what? I
Yes,
actually
they
don't
are.
mind this. I don't
And
mind
skill
my
points.
persona being considered very edgy by this point now, because I could just say whatever the hell I want.
Wow. What a
It's
lovely
liberating.
Planet Earth, baby.
Planet Earth, baby.
view. Wow. What a lovely view.
Planet Earth, baby.
Excuse me, video game.
Why is that there?
Wow. What a lovely view.
Is this a secret I'm not
Planet
aware
Earth,
of?
baby. There's no place like it.
Yes.
Grab a scrap. Fiend is also doing gadgets for some reason.
Wow.
He thinks you can't DMC to this
lovely
game
view.
Huiwei.
Planet Earth, baby.
I
Wow.
only have the...
What a lovely
yes,
view.
yes, it is.
Planet Earth, baby.
Can I make this jump? Gee, dear God.
Fin level 399. Planet Earth baby.
Wow.
Fin level
Lower the difficulty to
399.
make the parkour puzzle easier. It's fucking insulting.
Artema from Ris 1. Nice suicide simulator.
Wow. What a lovely view.
Planet Earth.
Nice. That was intentionally me. I thought I had like do a jump start.
Wow. What
And
a
yes,
lovely
it actually is a secret.
Planet Earth.
Brabba
baby.
scrap.
I never
Oh.
knew about
Why
this
the
one.
fuck do people do these jumping bullshits if they don't even
What's
like
even
them?
up here?
Fin level 399.
Oh, that's it.
Luthenia Simulator.
That's frankly disappointing.
I know.
It's like, God, every time I come across, like, a jumping puzzle that I didn't know existed in this game, my immediate response is, fuck off, Mario. It's like, why?
Especially when it's just only pills and I'm about to lose all that benefit, like in like no time flat. Boom. Headshot.
Stop, it's a good job.
Good job, mate. You'll never go hungry when somebody wants someone dead. Good shot.
The NPCs are very helpful at taking care of drones.
Yeah. At least two.
You failed the objective.
What?
Gave you stunt jump failed message. You did not assist the Italian resistance.
Good.
Every time I watch this cutscene, I still think about those T-posing NPC props at the very start.
Is the cutscene still
They
lagging?
still haven't removed those. Oh, nice muzzle flashes.
Oh yes.
You want American? I got American. Y'all want a bite of me? Come get your shit. Come
Nice texture popping. What he said.
What he said.
Brad Manx. This one is running a lot better.
Yeah, probably because I dropped the resolution down to 720p.
Artema from Rus 1. It was fine until one patch.
Never been so glad to see your ugly face, cabron.
At launch, it was like a slideshow for me.
Where's the rookie? I really wish I had a gun.
Get a shoe, right? That's what. Oh, never mind.
I lost my shoe.
Where'd you lose your shoe? He just had a shoe.
Crap, one line.
Artema from Rus
I
1.
wasn't trying to.
I meant this models in the start of cutscenes.
I lost my
Oh.
shoe.
Fin level 399. Sacker badass glasses hadn't went.
Could we do this later? This looks like a combat situation.
Does he even have badass glasses? Oh, those badass glasses. I don't know. If it exists, I'll download it.
I'm not the person to do that. You should ask Bio to do it.
Give me a Randy Pitchford model while you're at it. Just so I can get under Civi's skin. And meme with Max.
Did Pika make a mod like that for Fusion? Where it's like the Rich Knuckles player model, but it's modified to be Randy. I'm actually gonna check for that. That sounds familiar. Oh yeah, he did.
It's funny.
You know, it's not for Serious Sam 4, but there you go.
It's for
I shall
Fusion,
give
isn't it?
To you. Yeah, it is. If I can actually copy the link of the workshop page, because Steam linking is incredible.
I won't give up, so
Yes.
you might as well.
If it's just badass glasses, I can find it easily.
Fin level 399. LOL. Sacker guy 79. https://steamcommunity.com/shared files/file details/question mark
Nice
ID
mixtape.
equals
What the
sign
fuck?
20913787557 ampersand search text equals sign Randy.
He even
Fin
looks
level
greasy.
399. TNX.
I'm curious. I want to see this.
Did you guys know Randy Pitchford is so greasy, he caused the flamethrower to slip away due to the amount of grease it landed in. That's why it's not in Sirius SAM 4.
Brad Manx. How greasy is it?
He's so greasy that he is the flamethrower.
I do wonder if Civi will actually do a video on SAM 4, because apparently he did enjoy the game.
Fin level 399.
Surprise, surprise.
Discum is
He
Digum.
seemed to like it
Brad Manx.
possibly more than Sirius SAM
about
2,
right,
which was his
LOL.
favorite. That says something.
So, Kenny, you should have gone for an odd joke. Always good with Nard. I see you. I bet you didn't see that coming. But...
Don't you like how when you go to reload, your weapon slide just like snaps back in like 1 frame? Does it even slide back like naturally?
I think there probably is another frame in there, it just must be a really fast animation. Like, it probably snaps back to look more satisfying.
Good one for you.
I mean, I have a 44 hertz monitor, and I'm not seeing that animation.
Better than I lost my shoe.
I could be wrong.
It's as if the weapon is a sprite, and it just like goes right to the next frame. That's how fast it looks. If there is another animation to it. I mean, it looks natural when you empty your magazine. Which is weird because there is no tactical reload animations. Pro team. Because you're not supposed to be reloading your pistol like that. Because if you reload with some bullets in your gun, it should be like a, you know, your barrel should be, you should have a weapon chambered already. So, if you really think about it, Sam would be wasting a bullet. Not that it matters anyway, because, you know, infinite ammo out of his ass. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Is that a follow or a subscription?
Kunao Kitsune. Serious
That was some
Sting.
bitty bits.
Bitty bits. Oh, really?
Brad Manx.
Is that you, Max?
Bits.
Who are you calling
Yes.
bits? Is that from you, Max? Thanks, buddy.
Brad Manx.
I like money.
Yeah, it was Max.
Wow!
From RIS1. I added shell sounds for pistol. I think it makes shooting more satisfying.
You come up with a good one-liner yet? Or are you still waiting for the other shoe to drop?
Rodriguez.
The bullet goes through the floor.
He's new. He'll learn.
My bullets go through the floor! What the hell? What if I want to litter the world with bullets?
Be too demanding
Fin level
on the game's
399.
performance, you see.
Add titty on female Nard. Artema from
At
RIS1.
nipple.
No.
H Sam.
It has been a question
Brad
before,
Manx.
where would tits go
LOL.
if NARS had them? I think they would dangle above their legs,
Artema
just
from
over their
RIS1.
kneecaps.
Just pretend. Just
No
look at
horny
a.
mods.
Just look at a monkey. There you go.
Rabbit
Use that as a
scrap.
reference.
On the
Be
top
like
of
ball
their
sack
heads.
tits.
Brad Manx.
Nips on its
Probably.
back.
Fin level
Nice.
399. And subscribe.
I don't want to do the next wave. Oh wait, never mind. It's it. Oh, run ruined. I have to use the minigun.
Technically, you don't have to. This is the only enemy you fight.
Grab a scrap. Failed.
Wanna bet I kill that thing
My immersion is ruined.
Be my guest.
Hey, Jones. Remember when we killed that wyvern in Tokyo?
Technically speaking, it was a bazooka, but it died just the same.
I forgot how much I appreciate the
Brad Mags.
minigun model here.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
We'll get next one. Oh man.
That viewers is an ex-basilisk.
Yes. Was that Jones or was that what's his face? Raj?
It was good old Mr. Rodrigo.
The guy that I want to, put a cork in his mouth?
The
Fin
best
level
character.
399. Fiendsa sing us a song. Konao Kitsune. Back to Ducky.
Back Dookie? You do that, Dookie
Sam,
Nookie.
I need the team to place 8 beacons.
When did I get the shotgun?
Where did that shotgun come from?
All we
It's
need
not
to do is
interesting.
take these doodads.
I didn't pick up the
designated
shotgun.
Locations. Rodriguez, you go north. Kenny,
Anyways.
west. Jones, do the stadium. I'll take care of the south. And you know the drill. Last one back pays for drinks tonight.
Yep, on it. Moving out.
I'll be in the car.
Artema from Ris 1. Shotguns have shell sounds too.
So they do.
They do, but I'm gonna be frank, that's one of my least favorite parts about that mod. Because it sounds like this weird clicking noise every
does
time
sound-
you
it
fire the
sounds like
weapon. It's like, have you ever been in a library before, and like somebody just sneaks up behind you, puts their face right next to your ear while you're trying to read something, and then you go... That's what it's like every time.
Yep.
It's unnerving.
Here, let me see. Yeah. Easy doing. Simply hard. You want a good sound? For shells?
Vrabascrap. Use HL2 shell falling sounds, those are perfect uwu.
Kunai. Casings. Shell. Got this one?
Artema from Ris 1. I stolen them from first killing floor.
There's that one. There's this one. And there's this one. And then you got the 50 caliber ones that Kunai did. Oh, that was really quiet. Bing. Does I have better sounds?
Hey, Hellfire. What's it like being on the ground again?
Kinda boring.
I feel like Hellfire responded a little too quick for that.
Fin level 399. Joined a TF2 Kriticus stream. Heard woman talk about racism. Left.
I mean, you had me at heard woman talk.
Konao Kitsune. SS2 is only good SS game.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Vrabascrap. Yet I actually changed up the pacing of all the dialogue in this level to sound more natural.
That is a good attention to detail, Frabo.
Hi, Boomer. Boomer!
Rabascrap. I'm actually kinda proud of one change I did with the dialogue.
The Kenny thing? Kenny. Where did like the old classic sounds?
Why do I keep running into locked
Yeah,
doors?
I think when it does come out,
Hey, look,
will
you're
check
always
out
going the wrong way.
Forever's
Doors
mod.
hate you?
Increase
Yeah.
Would be
security
a
in war
refreshing
zones?
way to play Serious
Am
Sam
I the
4
only one who
again.
knows you shouldn't answer a rhetorical question?
No,
Yes.
sir, Oh.
Oh.
Hey, guess what I found?
More rhetorical
Because
questions?
I can't say I'm really interested in the reworked mod that the other person is doing, where it's like they're adding a whole bunch of tough enemies to like earlier levels. I mean, I sort of get it as like an alternate challenge, sure, but
Master
it doesn't
levels?
personally. It doesn't
Rabascrap.
personally interest me.
When
That
you
kind
do
of
the
concept. I
shotgun
prefer
side
the
quest,
pacing to at least be
Jones
kept
says
intact.
he's approaching the target, and when you're fighting towards the upgrade, like a minute later Jones says the made enemy contact, lots of them, and Sam responds with "tell me about it" during the battle LOL.
Nice. Nice change, Rebel. Babushka.
Rabascrap. Yeah.
Wow. I bet you're fighting the Witch Bride is going to be really obnoxious, isn't it?
I got a bone to pick with you.
A Witch Bride's only teleport based on the amount of
All
damage
clear.
that they've taken.
That was me killing a clear, by the way.
See, rookie, that's how you
If you
do
just
a
keep spamming
one-liner.
at them, then
And
you're
he
fine.
didn't even lose his shoe. Hey, Hellfire, is it true about you and Sam?
Yep.
Is what true?
You did it in the helicopter while fighting off harpies over Beijing.
Don't be stupid.
A little annoying, though.
Hey, it's just what I heard.
Oh yeah,
There were no
that
harpies in
Rage
Beijing,
Serum
moron.
side quest. I'm sure you've probably already heard about it, but
Sorry,
there did used to be dialogue, and it was there in one of the betas at least, where you could hear like the cultist dude who stole the keys, like performing his ritual, and then he dies under mysterious circumstances. I guess they removed it because they thought it would be confusing.
Sounds about right.
I
Can I
shall
fight-
return.
Okay. Can I buy dual pistols now, video game? I want them.
Rabascrap. Yup. I added that back, as well as Sam's unused line for it.
What was it? Ooh.
Rabascrap. When you approach the keys, Sam says, has this whole cultist thing ever worked out for like anyone?
Damn.
Hey, Hellfire, did I tell you how my goatee got its nickname?
Do I want to know?
Never let him tell you that story. Ever. Hey, Hellfire.
Rodriguez, shut up.
I've never... I knew Rodriguez was obnoxious before, but he's like being really obnoxious because the pacing for the dialogue is sped up because I'm skipping the secrets that I don't care about. Like the goatee one was played like a few rooms back. Is it time-based or what? Because it sure seems that way. And that sounds
Grab a
so out of
scrap.
place.
As you know,
Secrets.
it's been hard to get any news out of France after the comms network collapsed during the Battle of Paris. But we've finally managed to contact.
I feel like I am missing the optional secret. Hold on. Because I feel like I'm missing a perk point, aren't I?
Grab
Am
a
I?
scrap. The dialogue plays the moment you hit the trigger, and the lines stack on top of one another like in a queue. Grab a scrap. So they play one after the other. Grab a scrap.
Never mind.
The skill point is ahead.
I thought so. I was just having a brain fart because I thought, well, this looks like the goal theme. Just ignore me. My brain is like fried.
First, way ahead of you suckers.
Grab a scrap. It's after this fight.
Bacon set. Bacon.
Set. Bacon.
I knew I should skip breakfast.
I shouldn't have skipped breakfast.
Hello, Magic Eater. I kind of don't like how the projectile looks in this game.
Is that a wizard lizard or a lizard?
Grab a scrap. Put him down.
Nap time, Mr. Gator.
Artem
Magic Eater.
Farmers 1.
Yeah, thank you.
Alright, I will find better shell sounds. Maybe sounds from HL2 is the good idea. Because yeah, sound from Killing Floor is too loud. Brad Manx.
Well, it's not.
NG
The
scaling
volume
magic
just
DOI.
bad.
Grab a scrap. Ye HL2 ones are pretty good.
I like how I barely get any health back from that. Like 2 health from a clear. Nice.
Sam, I'm heading into Rome with Father Mikhail. We'll stay put until Project Rock and Roll goes live, and then we'll push for the Vatican.
Copy that. Good luck, guys.
Grab a scrap. Wait, 2 from a clear? It should be 5 normally.
I'm only getting 2. I want to save my game because I don't trust the secret. Knowing the video game, it'll break on me again.
You're doing this thing.
Yes. How can I pass up all that health? And I like the secret, actually.
Oh yeah, it's a funny secret.
Much better than what it could have been instead of going back and forth one at a time. Like 100 times? Is it? Why are you kicking the corpses there, buddy?
Yeah, it was 100 times.
Because that's such a good idea, right?
It added a new layer of challenge, he argued.
Scrap. It's also funny how testers had to fight Mario to change the secret up LMAO.
And all I'll say in regards to that is spending 45 minutes, pretty much on average, to complete a single secret that's as dumb as this. While it's kind of funny on a mimetic level, it's also like many people are going to hate you if you put this in the final game.
Oh, for sure.
Dude sounded like he needed a punch in the face.
He's just an idiot.
He would debate you as to why you should get punched in the face.
Well, he would just get punched in the face again.
He would still debate you over that.
Okay, well, okay, we can just drop him off a cliff.
Then he would debate
Then
why you
choose
should
to
jump off the
debate
cliff.
about you, like why you should jump off the place. That's not what I was going to say, but that works too.
Oh fuck, he's gonna haunt my ass now.
Meanwhile, we're going to be here for all day, chat. As my frame rate slowly dies because the bodies aren't decaying.
Did you get a mod that disables corpse removal?
Nope. Because I knew how unoptimized this game is.
Mario sounds like the type of dude who would consider moving at a snail's pace in an empty hallway for 50
even I think
minutes.
that's
A very
a bit
good
harsh
challenge.
for Abo.
Oh no!
Have some restraint.
Never. Speak your mind, Rebel.
I did actually test this with the modified Rocketeers. I was just seeing how the changes would affect the base gameplay, and it is kind of possible for them to overwhelm you in that small space because they attack faster.
Huh. I mean, you wouldn't have more than just a pistol at that point, right? I just wish that, you know, the shotgun, if you kill an enemy, the bullets would pierce through the enemy, you know? Like every other shotgun would. Doom 2 even, where you can hit multiple targets.
The engine doesn't support that feature.
Artema from RIS1. This is possible with hitscan.
What? Fighting this? It's always been possible, dude. I always use the shotgun on them.
I suppose technically, if you changed the shotguns to fire projectiles, you could make them like piercing. But the issue with that is that there seems to be a hard fixed velocity limit on how fast projectiles can be in the new version of the engine. I think it actually has less limits in Fusion, which is fascinating. I don't know why they would change that.
Artema from RIS1.
Oh,
Piercing shotgun shots I meant.
Yeah, that's not possible with hitscan. Which I always thought the bullets there were very fast projectiles. Because, you know, the bullet trails.
Approaching target area.
And, you know, arachnoids.
Suspiciously quiet.
I changed it to very fast projectiles. Call it a day. There you go.
Lots of it.
Oh boy, getting dual pistols. Now these parties getting crazy.
Smoke weed every day. Because fuck you, I like her shit.
Weed.
Sam getting high. See, drugs is good for you. It makes you do a whole dual pistols now.
Guys,
Brabus crap.
zealots.
I think you could have gotten the dual pistols and then do the secret LOL.
Back shooting commencing.
You probably could have, yes.
Sorry, I'm on duty. I can't get.
That is a
Hammered.
thing you can do.
Oh my god, I got yeeted.
I do find it funny when these guys, like, sometimes they would knock the process outside of the map, and they wouldn't be able to figure out how to get back inside.
So they just die.
No, they would never die, they would just get stuck back there. Like, they would be
Trash
running
like
against
Kiwi.
the outer limits, not
I
knowing
love Devil
what to
May
do.
Cry too.
DMCA 2. Wow. Yep, we're only using dual pistols. This is Brabo's challenge. Thanks, Brabo. You like fun, don't you? What's how you get a fancy gun? Too bad I can't use it.
Brabus crap. You're welcome, sweetie pie. Trashla Kiwi. Does this mean SRS SAM 4 is good now?
Yes. I mean, we're still not getting the 1.09 update, but yes. It's still very playable.
Artem from Rizwan.
is a myth
I actually have no idea why left pistol doesn't eject in casings in vanilla because animation has event. When I just deleted it and re-added pistol started ejecting casings. Very strange.
Hold the right. Vomit!
Wow, that wasn't enough to kill him. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Brabus crap. I think that SS4 just might be the first game in the series where you can beat it without even switching any weapons. Trashla
How
Kiwi.
very anti-eternal.
See, it's DMCA 2 because the gun
I
is good.
don't know about that.
The gun
It's kind of a
is
bold
good.
statement.
I mean, I'm proving their point. Like, I can pretty much take out everything because headshots. If there's headshots, it's easy.
Which is a good thing then, that not everything has a hitbox.
Yeah. Well, some things don't. Lone soldiers don't. Zealots don't have a headshot crit box because you don't armor.
Brabus crap. I am fucking shocked how far I've come in my playthrough. I've only struggled in 2 fucking areas.
I mean, if there was a question
Gruntinger.
on
I'm playing on
what the
normal.
possible future of the
I'm on
series,
hard.
like, there are some things, some mechanics that I don't really mind existing as their own thing in SRS SAM 4, but I think I'd kind of want to go back to the basics again, try and figure out what works and what doesn't. Because I know that there are some issues that people do have with this game that I could see as, like, very legitimate criticism. Like, I think using something such as SRS SAM HD's base gameplay and just going from that
Yeah.
would probably be a good place to start. Like, the modern thing I think has been worn out enough by this point.
You mean SRS SAM 3 stuff with the sprinting and the ADS?
Yeah.
Trashla
Like,
Kiwi.
obviously, the ideal is that I
Don't
just
you
want
like
the
sprinting
SRS
and
SAM
knife
2 remake.
animations?
So it's like, okay, it's perfect. You have solid base gameplay from SRS SAM HD. Like, if you're playing that with just normal speed enemies, it's probably one of the most fluid SRS SAM games. Like, it just feels really good to play.
Artema from Rizwan.
SRS SAM 4, as far as a
I
modern game
actually
goes,
like
does
headshots.
have a satisfaction to it. Inside, like, how the gunplay feels, how the weapons feel, how the enemies are, but there are some things about classic / HD which just are very difficult to replicate in that sense.
Oh, I believe it.
It's kind of like I think one of the best examples I could give, which is, it's a very minute thing, but every time you shoot a headless troop with a shotgun in SRS SAM HD, it flies backwards. And yeah, it's like, there's only maybe a few ragdoll animations in that game, but it always feels good whenever you see that happen. It's what you expect to happen. In this game, if you shoot something with a shotgun, like a Rocketeer, it might fly backwards, or it might play a long, awkward, mocap animated death animation, which looks very stiff and awkward, and ends with the corpse floating above ground, which is interesting.
Mm-hmm. I do miss the ragdoll days, you know. A lot of people want realism, but, you know, ragdolls were fun.
The ragdolls are still there.
What I meant is, like, when you shoot something with an explosive and they just fly across the map.
Oh yeah, that was always funny. I think Deus Ex Invisible War probably had some of the funnier examples of ragdolls, back when that was the hip thing to do.
And then there's Doom 3, where you got twitchy ragdolls.
Yeah, they're too heavy now.
Yeah, I like the headshot mechanic, but again, it's one of those things that I can also do without, and I think that the base gameplay would still be very preserved.
You know, honestly, when I think about what they could have done to fix this game a little bit was have enemy weaknesses, like resistances. Like, think of Descent, for instance, or Metroid, where some enemies are a little bit not immune, but resistant to certain bullets or weapons,
death animation to ragdolls,
and weaker to others.
Why not just pull
Same for
HL2
headshots.
and have them fully ragdolls the moment when they die?
Because I feel like they would, like, you could still use the assault rifle for one of the bigger boys, or you could optimally use your sniper rifle or laser gun and do a little bit more damage, you know. Maybe some enemies could take crit damage from a very specific weapon, like maybe a rocket launcher or one of these belchers, for example.
Well, you do have me kind of actively thinking about it, because there's always been an element of there's usually a weapon that does things more efficiently against certain enemy types. Like, as early as the second encounter, you could either use 2 rockets to kill a Q grenade, or you could use a single grenade because grenades do slightly more damage. The thing that you're mentioning, like, it's kind of actually possible. Like, you can set up certain damage type resistances to enemies in Syria. How they did the changes to the Gnomes and the Technopolyps in Fusion BFE. They just made them more resistant to other damage types instead of being completely immune, which is really the way they should have done it in the first place, but hindsight is always 20/20.
I mean, I do appreciate that. Like, you can still use bullet weapons, but you're wasting ammunition to a degree.
Mm-hmm.
It also makes you think about. Yeah, it also makes you think about, you know, resource management. And before someone brings up another Doom Eternal argument.
Well, resource management has kind of always been a thing with SRS SAM, at least traditionally.
I mean, with all these Zoomers, like, they go, oh, that's the main thing about Eternal. You know? There's so many of them.
One thing that I have thought about, kind of pondered over, like, what makes a weapon like the minigun in SRS SAM 1 work so well is because, like, it fires in that fast and wastes bullets that quickly. So it's kind of like, it's a very precious weapon that is extremely powerful, but your options to use it are limited.
Yeah. Which
so it's like...
the version of SRS SAM that I played, the minigun felt like a direct upgrade because it did 20 damage at one point. So I would never end up using the Tommy gun. But now with Fusion, they fixed it where you fire faster.
Listen, Eternal is the only game I played in the last decade that required using my brain.
Yeah, I'm glad that they fixed that as well, because it was pretty much of a necessity to maintain the original balance of the gameplay. So just for the fact...
It was pretty dumb, honestly. But now that they fixed it, now I feel like, hey, I want to be ammo efficient, so I'm going to take out the Tommy gun, so the Tommy gun has a role now.
Exactly. Like, there is an element to it that's making you think about what weapon would be best for certain situations. And so, seeing how the minigun itself has been treated in other games, like Serious Sam 2, the weapon balance there is just already kind of messed up, so that itself is a topic for another day. With Serious Sam 3, it feels like the only way they really could balance it between it and the assault rifle was to change it so that way they use separate ammo types, but they also don't give you a lot of minigun rounds to begin with, because it is just that powerful. And honestly, it's probably one of the lesser balanced weapons in Serious Sam 4 because you can carry 1,000 bullets.
Yeah. You
Like,
can
it
let
just
loose.
solves so many problems.
Beacon 2 set.
For sure.
Looks like I ain't buying the drinks tonight.
And so I think that's helped me
gave you the
appreciate
easy ones,
the
dumbass.
Classics minigun balancing a bit more because of that.
Oh, for sure.
Beacon 2 set. Ready to... Hold on. I need to hand out some bullets.
And plus, I think that's... Oh man, this topic keeps going, I'm sorry. But like,
Don't apologize.
it causes me to think about another thing too, which is Crow Team's brand of blue balling, where they'll give you a really powerful weapon, and then take it away from you like 1 or 2 levels later.
Yeah, that's really annoying. They've done that to the minigun for me like a few times, and I love the minigun. But I do wish that it was like not like your BFG or your trump card or answer to everything.
Like, they started doing it technically in Serious Sam 2 because there are lots of cases where you lose your weapons. But at least there, in some levels, it kind of feels as though that I am actually getting a chance to use my arsenal. I mean,
Yeah.
they put a lot of emphasis on the plasma rifle in the second episode, which does lead to some balancing problems, but at the very least I get to use it. In Serious Sam 3, it's like you get the cannon, then you immediately lose it afterward. And you don't get it again until the final level. It's just like, come on. That really frustrates me.
Or you get a chance to get a laser gun and you only get to really appreciate it on the DLC levels.
Yeah. I mean, they do the same thing in this game, right? You don't get the laser gun until you're all the way up to Count Casal. And that's when you're like halfway through the level. And then you get to play with it sort of a bit more, but they limit the ammo that you have for it. Like, there's not a lot of laser gun ammo at all. And then they take it away again, and you don't get the weapon again until the last level. Because they made it too powerful. It's just too good of a weapon.
Yeah. That's exactly why I play with a 2x multiplier, because then, you know, I'll have more ammo than to deal with the enemies that are doubled up. It's better ammo efficiency that way. You end up walking out with more ammo than you entered with.
Might be a comms malfunction, but
Because that's how strong the laser gun is.
yes.
Like, this is just the eternal difficulty you're always going to face as you try to add new things like weapon upgrades or tweak some stats of certain weapons as the games keep going on. Because you immediately run into the problem of, okay, how is this going to be balanced with the rest of the core gameplay? Like the addition of the weapon upgrades. Adding the grenade launcher to the shotgun, I think, is probably the most balanced one, but even then, I would say maybe 50 grenades is probably a bit much. Like, instead of these being direct upgrades, they should probably be something that are like more akin to side grades. Like, it's an option, but it's not something that's insanely overpowered. Like, the lock-on feature for the rocket launcher is very powerful. If it were just like a multi-rocket blast that just like cycled a chamber and fired a bunch of rockets at once, but they didn't home in, maybe that would be a little bit better, because you could use that as an option, but you would also have to take into account, okay, this is probably not going to be good for crowd control as much as it is for just getting rid of tougher enemies in a hurry.
You know what I would have said for a rocket launcher, the multi-rocket thing? If you could line them up, like charge it up, right? Then you shoot them in quick succession, like really, really fast.
Yeah.
But it has a
That could be
cooldown
neat.
that you can't spam.
That is
Like if-
something I would consider kind of neat.
Because let's be real here. Just lock on, fire, and forget.
Well, here's the thing about the death ray for the laser gun. When I played beta, but this wasn't a thing that was in the version that I played. I thought that what you were supposed to do when you got it was wait until the little meter gauge on the gun itself was fully charged. But it turns out that wasn't the case, and I was just deceiving myself. It's just apparently in earlier versions it was the case that you had to have the laser gun charged before you could use the death beam.
That
and
sounds
it's so
like
weird to me.
Oh my god, look at all the clears. And I can't even sprint because, you know, pro team doesn't like fun.
Oh, there we go. Time to blame Crow Team.
I still hate that how you
weapon
can't...
balance sounds fucked. Well, I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
Yeah, I died to it because I couldn't fucking run and reload at the same time. Just fuck fun.
Who else would you blame? Scrap.
That's
I
true.
thought originally you'd have to have the laser gun charged.
But, you know, he wants his secrets to be stupid. Seriously stupid, I might add.
Wait, adding on to what you're saying, like, that would be something that you could consider a trade-off, because yes, the laser gun deals more damage the longer you keep firing it, but if you wanted to use, like, the charged death ray, then you would have to wait until the meter was fully up, and then you could use the death ray, but that would cause the meter to basically sink down until you were finished using it. I think that would be a decent way to balance it, because then you wouldn't just be able to spam the death ray continuously forever. You would only be able to use it for like a couple of seconds to either clear out a massive wave or take down a really big enemy. That's an example of turning an upgrade into something that's more like a side grade, because then it also resets the damage of the laser gun itself.
I would actually like that, because you know what's funny, right? The death ray is so strong it kills the metal snakes, death snakes in like 2 seconds.
Yes, it is insanely powerful.
Just fucking melts them.
That's right. Dear God, have mercy.
Dear Jesus is not going to save you now.
It's fine. I'll just funnel them down, right?
Kiwi. TBF, I'd be disappointed if a death ray wasn't hella powerful.
It still is very powerful. Even for 2 seconds, like I could go like this, like it would be like a death, like a sweeping beam, and everything would die. That's how strong it is.
We sweet CBT.
I mean, I want to say that it is probably possible that the function that I was describing might be doable via scripting.
I mean, Dan programmed the Doom 2016 weapons properly, and the overcheat charge mod for mine were like when I used to have the arcade mod. I think I still do actually on the other computer. You had to charge up the meter, and if you press right click, you overcharged your laser gun, and it was like a timed power up. Of course, if you changed weapon, you know, I got rid of it immediately. So Dan knows how to do it.
I'm actually gonna check the weapon itself right now, because I am curious if it is script assisted or not. Because if it is, then, well, that's just gonna be another thing that he would probably have to look at and say, I need to deconstruct this. Or if it's not, then maybe that could be a little side project that I could enlist him for. But only if he's interested in it.
You know what? I don't know if this game can be beaten with just pistols.
I mean, frankly, I would just look at pretty much all of the weapon upgrades and maybe do something else with them.
I think is unbeatable.
Like, limit the amount of grenades you can carry on the shotgun to 25. Change the multi-rocket so it's not homing, but instead just shoots a rocket barrage.
The area where you get the laser.
For the grenade launcher thing, I have no clue.
Yep. I think you're right, because there's a lot of zealots in there.
Hey, boss,
You have to use Zolfire for that.
Getting a bit
Like
worried about
Knums.
Jones. Man, it's quiet. Not this quiet.
You should just get the script that re-enables melee attacks so you can melee all the zealots.
I mean, if I ever down a Canoe, I can just, you know, ride it to victory.
Trashla Kiwi. Out of curiosity, why are people so interested in modding this game over the better SRS SAM games? Artema from RIS1.
Because this game has a
Zealot melee
better
got removed.
gunplay.
Grab a scrap. I mean, you can backtrack all the way until you get the laser and the cannon. Artema from RIS1. As well as almost melee on big enemies.
Oh.
I hope you enjoyed that meal, because it sure as hell is gonna be your last.
Artema from RIS1. I guess you can melee only Knum now. Grab a scrap. Yet I think only 1 or 2 big enemy melee kills are fucking left.
Yeah, because instead of fixing the animations, just remove them, right?
Why fix? Why fix something that's broken when you can just remove what's broken?
You know what's going to be funny, Sacker? Someone's going to watch a really old walkthrough, and then they're going to be like, "How come I can't melee kill a biomech?"
Brad Mag.
Yeah, that's probably a thing that would happen.
Sounds like the Credian
Well, you're
Way
gonna have
XD.
to, you know, do the Yarhars 1.0 version of SAM 4.
Artema from RIS1.
I mean, I'll be
actually
honest,
begged
it
Danny
can't be
CBT
much
to do
worse
it.
than
Grab a scrap.
breaking the enemy reaction
Imagine
times
destroying a whole
completely
fucking
in
skill
one of the
point, but
Series
still
M3
keep it as
updates.
an option to
So you don't
unlock
even
it.
get like the base experience of Series M3 unless you play Fusion. Yeah, you get the ability to melee big enemies, like Gnomes, I think. Is it still there for them, or can you only ride them now? I can't remember.
You can ride them.
Just a sec. He had a brother, you know. The guy you just killed. We'll have to call and tell him some damn alien killed Tom.
That must be a really, really strong knife to be able to cut through skin that tough, right? You know?
It'll ask me, what'd you do, Sam? And I'll
His skin looks like armor plating, and he had his little butter knife cut right through it.
Do you think that'll make him feel better?
No.
Let's find out together.
Nice animation. Now we are going to be fighting the worst enemies in the game. The most not fun, satisfying mummies.
Slicers!
Oh yes, those two. I'm scared, Sacker. In 2 days, I'm going to be dealing with 41 degrees Celsius weather.
Trashla Kiwi.
Oof.
Why did they make the main character
Canadian
look
gonna be
like a
melting.
randomly generated NPC?
Because
Kenny?
Yes, sir?
it costs too much money. Why have good models when you can reuse them, right?
Trashla Kiwi. His hair looks like it's fucking detachable. Artema from RIS1. They improved mummies
That
though.
melee animation.
Yet the melee animation's still broken.
I mean, yeah, I do like how mummies have like proper ragdolls. Although
Yeah.
they do flop over really quickly, like faster than other enemies. So there's a part of it that always just looks a bit weird to me still. I'm really pedantic about that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Grab a scrap. They don't have improved death animations. The death animations were, drum roll, remove, Brabus graph. Credium solution to solving should is remove it lol.
So I'm running from an exploding
Yeah, that's what we-
volcano, and you want me to help with your science experiment?
If it makes you feel any better, I will reward
I mean, why fix?
an upgrade for your rocket launcher. One of my own design.
Seems reasonable.
Arn.
What's up, Max?
Brabus graph.
Overwatch is $20
Dead
on
Echo.
Swatch. But then again, I hear it's pretty bad.
Who says that?
It's, great deals on the Switch eShop.
Oh, on Switch.
Yes. That's why I say Swatch.
If you ever get it, Max, we can play together.
I don't know.
Because you know crossplay exists now.
Well, he's done.
I mean, why would I get it for Switch when I can get it for PC?
Exactly. You know, I want to use.
Got Scorps here.
Hey, me too.
You want to use your
Scorps.
shotgun
Hey,
and
me
your
too.
sniper
buddies!
Please.
I mean, the thing is, Max, if you get the console version, we can go to the crossplay pool, and then I can fucking shit on the console shitters.
That is true. That is true.
I shall be back.
Oh,
I'm such an asshole, Max. I'm sorry.
I'm in the mood for a cheeseburger.
I mean, you did skip breakfast there, Sam.
yeah, you shouldn't have skipped that.
Careful, y'all. Don't set your cojones on fire. You know, that's good advice in general.
Oh, I can't even melee the scorpions. Why? You can do that in SAM 3. What the fuck?
Brabus graph.
That's just depressing.
Don't siki our cojones on failure.
The big Scorp has joined the little Scorps.
Aw, I haven't seen a big one yet.
Isn't that a good thing?
But we were Scorp buddies.
Scorp buddy! I like how everyone doesn't like that line for some reason. It just amuses me. Because it's just like two dorks just partaking.
Brad Mags. It's cute.
I know. But apparently that's cringy. Right, Max?
Right.
Is it me, or is everything only giving 2 HP? I mean, I shouldn't complain, because, you know, 2 HP is still 2
Brabus
HP.
graph. I actually edited that line a bit.
Oh.
Artem
What'd you do to it?
One. If you want real cringe play in Doom Eternal DLC.
Break now.
I don't play Doom for the story, thanks. I'm just there to
Grab a
shoot
scrap.
shit.
All I did was made Hellfire laugh after Sam says Scorp buddies. Brad Manx. XD.
See, that's cute.
Brad
Hi.
Manx. Yeah.
Bravo, you know how close I was
Brad
to just
Manx.
pulling up the melee? I was
It
just
fits
going through the
tone of
motions.
the dialogue.
Yeah. Like, I just want to fuck... My natural instinct just tells me to melee them. Because, you know, autopilot mode. You guys like the brain-dead gameplay of pistols only? Wow.
I don't know, you seem to be having fun. Unless you want to do more of that Mario
Grab a
secret.
scrap. Well, you can.
Did they disable the melee for this guy too? Because I miss pulling out the things and watching them fly up to the moon and exploding.
Grab a scrap.
Twice as bright.
You can skip the pyro introduction BTW, thanks to Mario's shitty shit fuck secret.
My one-liners go
I believe it.
extra deep.
Guys, get back to the car ASAP.
But I'm having such a nice barbecue.
Oh, you shot the little boy.
I mean, why wouldn't I? Extra points.
Very rare, elusive lava golems that mysteriously make their way into a lot of workshop maps.
I actually like lava golems, although it is weird hearing the very compressed classic sounds, though. The sounds sound so all over the place.
Well, yeah, they kind of do, considering it's a completely different game. But it's charming. I like it.
As an Easter egg, I'm okay with it, because it's referencing the classic games, but you know. Then you got people actually using them as enemies, and it's just like, no!
I always thought that using lava golems was a bit weird in some of the BFE levels.
Yeah. Like, if it was like a thematically hot level, then fine.
But technically, they have an excuse for it now that, like, the Last Hope is
I
a
like
thing.
how they fixed lava
Because
golems
you also
for
see, like, the
SS4.
rules in that game,
Meanwhile,
too.
Infusion Golem still doesn't have some sounds.
Because
Last Hope is such a
workshop
mishmash of weird things.
Lol, you died. Lol, you died.
Yeah, against these
Oh, yeah,
assholes,
that-
Max, I would...
That is interesting to bring that up, Artemy, because, like, I think it was Bio who did point out during testing, hey, I like how you added the lava golems, but they're missing some sounds, and they actually fixed that.
And before I need the big boy melee perk to take out Scorps. Like melee Scorps, like snap their neck like in SRS SAM 3. You know how annoying that would be?
Very.
Yes. Hi, can you not walk on lava, please? Thanks.
Yeah, the mummies here are great. Half the time they just kill themselves.
Yeah. Hey, Fiend,
Pardon
you
the
should probably
Brummer's
press
one.
Z.
You have bunch of lives.
Yeah, Fiend, you should probably press Z. And then Fiend died. Oh.
What now?
You're at 1 HP.
I don't think I can shoot him, chat.
Rip.
Artema from RIS1. Use sniper for this.
I just lined up my shot rate. Fine. Did I not get him?
I think it is physically impossible to do that with bullets, like just regular pistol bullets.
I don't get what the
So
point of that
spooky.
is, by the way.
It's spooky.
He's missing some Doom 3 sounds. Such
I
an
remember
underrated gem.
trying to get, like, my friend and I when we were playing co-op one time to get to that secret. Every time we did it, it crashed the game.
But why though?
I'm not sure if it still does.
What if I were to host a solo server and then just crash the game?
What's your status, Sam?
I'm on fire!
Damn it,
Oh, okay.
you legit make me want to do that now.
Who wants the white meat? Who wants the dark meat? Hold on, this is all dark.
Nope.
Grab a scrap. Mario's level of Easter eggs for SS4 is like 12-year-olds making Half-Life 1 mods.
Hey, don't diss those shitty Half-Life 1 mods.
Grab a scrap. Oh, teleported to another place for 3 seconds though.
Because those classic shitty Half-Life 1 mods are art. Because then we got a Jolly Wanker playing them. And it's fucking funny.
If it's not him, then it's Vinny. Both
Right.
are quite satisfying to watch.
I like how everyone knows who a Jolly Wanker was. Where people were like, who? Like, a few months ago.
Grab a scrap.
Can you ball those up
I
with
feel like
rockets,
one of
actually?
the
I'm
few
curious.
people who doesn't like Jolly at all.
What, these?
Or can they,
Rat
yeah,
bags.
or can they only be
Of
destroyed by
course.
C4?
I'll do science, because I'm not using rockets.
I'll do science.
Just use a rocket. Like, it's just a plank.
Yep. You can. I like how they teach you about C4.
Artemis
Oh, hey,
Bomb
rockets
is one.
exist.
How many references this game
Yeah,
has to
and
another
that
games?
mechanic never shows up again
Two,
anyway.
probably. For
C4
Castlevania
is such
and
an odd
Assassin's Creed.
inclusion in this game.
It's because
like-
BFE had it.
Yeah, could you imagine this game was a tutorial for BFE? These are the mechanics.
And then you go and play BFE and you ask yourself, why is the gunplay in this just kind of worse?
The tutorial game was better.
And then we'll have a tutorial game for Serious Sam 5. Or for the tutorial game as Serious Sam 5 for this.
Yeah, the fetal encounter.
The fetal encounter.
Grab a
Fetal
scrap.
alcohol syndrome encounter.
Welp, I'm officially stuck on
Oh.
Viva.
Why?
Because
You having a hard time?
Crow Team probably have will probably just
Because the level is that bad.
Well, that's why I said you'd probably need gadgets, and you were laughing at me, Bravo.
Ooh, spooky.
Yeah, I got spooked.
Grab a scrap. The area just before Charlie spams you with clears.
Yeah, I know. I like how you didn't fully test the challenge before you just made me do it. And I'm doing it on hard, so I'm gonna be extra fucked.
What's your status?
Running, sir.
Grab a scrap. That's what's delicious about watching Uwu.
Why? Because I played on a 1-up you one on the difficulty, and then I'm going to get my ass kicked for it. Who knows? I might actually do it through trial and error and perseverance. Because I'm a fucking masochist, and I like doing stupid shit. Because it's so fucking funny watching Fiend lose his shit. I don't know why chat gets off on me suffering. You know, getting the 60th powerbomb tank in Fusion Rando, or E-tanks, after fighting a big hard boss. Oh, what's that? You wanted something useful? Nah.
Game easy.
Sorry. I think I gave that Scorp a headache. Dave. I didn't realize how strong the pistols actually are.
Headshots just make everything better.
Yeah, when you do like 30 damage a shot. It's like almost like minigun damage. Just drill the forehead and you win.
Come here, kitty. I hear yous.
Grab a scrap.
Big boy cat or kitten?
Yep.
Big
I mean,
boy
I
cat.
made it all
Or
the
big
way
girl
to
cat,
Viva
I
with
should
just the
say.
pistols, lol.
Yeah, it's a woodsy. Bye-bye, kitty.
My cat's like sleeping right next to me.
Big girl's just laying on my bed now.
My cat's grounded from going outside.
Aww.
After that fucking heart attack I had yesterday?
Yeah, yeah.
Normally I'd let her out, but you know, for her to chill with the dog, like neighbors' dogs are pit bulls too. And I thought they would have ate my cat. And no, she was sleeping right beside them.
Aww.
It was cute. But don't do that. Oh man, I'm not liking vampires. Not fun pistol whipping them down. Rabbo. I can't even jib them either. You know, at this rate, like, could you imagine if this map had a timer and the lava was actually coming towards you? Like a big wall of fire?
That was one of the original plans for the level.
Like time-based?
Yeah. You would have a limited amount of time before then it would just start getting flooded with lava.
You know, I kind of
it's kind of cool, but, I mean, gameplay-wise, considering the kind of game that this is, it would probably suffer because of it.
I want it restored. Actually. Does it like that tension?
I mean, I'm not sure how far it actually got conceptually, because it wasn't there during beta at all. Not even sure how far it would have gotten during pre-alpha.
Oh, here we go! Now I'll be able to run and shoot at the same time and reload. So I could probably reduce myself taking damage. Wow. I think the next perk I'm going to get is probably that one. Oh, what's this one? That might be good. Because if I can shoot them and get some resources, it might be, you know, advantageous.
Sam,
You know-
hurry up. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the hood.
All right, all right. Damn, woman. Now you made me think of breakfast again.
What was I saying? I don't remember. I think of all the enemies to fight, this one is probably the most annoying. I hate these flame boys.
You're
Grab
very
a scrap.
effective at their job.
They originally wanted to make lava flow in this level but removed it cause their engine couldn't do that.
I mean, I would have just suggested like a flame wall. Slowly coming in.
Sam, hurry up. It's hot enough to fry an egg on the hood.
All right, all right. Damn, woman. Now you made me think of breakfast again.
I got nice health. Nice, 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 nice. I no longer have nice health. Ooh. What are you playing, Max?
Nothing. I'm just typing. I mean, I should probably play something. Actually, I should stream something.
Yeah, what are you gonna stream?
You should stream the hit 2020 video game Doom Eternal for the PC.
And then start getting hard locks just like Fiend? Okay.
Yes, the authentic Doom Eternal experience.
I'm so fucking
Brad
angry,
Banks.
Psyker. Anytime I
LOL.
load Eternal with OBS, PC just hard locks and just fucking restarts immediately.
It's a feature.
It
Thanks,
just
Hugo.
works. Oh wait,
It's just
oh no, they're adapting from Todd. He's evolving.
also Fiend, I did a bad.
What?
At least I think I did a bad. Hold on. Let me
What'd you
double
do?
check.
Why
Let
you
me
break?
double check. It wasn't me that broke.
Why you
It does
break?
involve it does involve Todd though.
What?
I
Follow.
love how you just go. Yeah,
Why you
but
break?
which Fallout?
4.
Which Fallout? I've
Seven.
had 4.
76.
Yes.
If you're actually serious about playing that, I would play with you when a lot of servers come out.
Professor Kiesel?
Yeah.
I got you
Oh,
loaded
I
up.
got it now.
Fried
Just
alien
when.
ready to go.
Just in the hope for modded servers.
But I didn't.
Yeah. Oh, it will
Actually,
be.
that'll be. Once that comes out, maybe I'll upgrade the server to an actual full dedicated server and like a shit ton of
But I will have your reward.
weapons, like mods and shit. As long as we can get them all working.
I like rewards.
They will.
Status.
Still running. Everything's coming down.
I mean, this is Fallout we're talking about.
Kenny, you okay?
Oh, there it is. Yep.
I'm pinned,
Yep.
sir. Can't get out.
Yep.
Could use help.
I definitely did a bad. I bought the 76,
Oh well.
but
Maybe-
it was
maybe
under
you're interested.
$14, so I didn't spend full price
that's-
for it.
That's a steal. Or at least it's not. You didn't get it at launch.
Oh god, when I was thinking about it, and then all of a sudden it's just like, I'm gonna wait, and I'm glad I did. Some people will probably yell at me because why don't you import it?
Why don't they just
You
mind their own
guys-
business and let you enjoy what you want?
Because they're idiots.
There you go.
Yeah,
You know,
puppy.
it's 76 isn't a bad game. Just at launch, it was very rough. It's
that
certainly
reminds
come
me
a
of
long
another
way.
game. Reminds me of another game that Fiend's playing right now.
I don't know what you're talking about. I mean,
Oh,
right at launch, its gameplay was good. Just Fallout 76 at launch was fucking boring. That's what
Yeah,
Serious Sam
because-
4 didn't have.
Boring? Yeah. But also,
Looks dangerous.
Fallout 76 was fucking broken.
And Fallout, I hate to admit it, but Sam 4, even at launch, looked better than 76.
Travis Scrap. Never mind the area before
I mean, to
Charlie
be fair,
wasn't
Serious
difficult at
Engine
all.
3, or what, they're on
I
what,
was just
3.5,
fucking
not 4
struggling
now?
with it 'cause the fucking game is fucking
This
shit.
would probably just be considered Serious Engine 4.5. Like, they've dropped using titled
Okay.
references for Serious Engine, they just call it Serious Engine now.
Fire-based one-liners.
Does it keep upgrading
Go
it?
ahead, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Quote unquote upgrading.
Well, yeah,
No, of course not.
technical term is debatable.
I see what you did there.
When are they gonna upgrade the lighting? Huh?
You know what? That's a good question. Apparently, in coding,
Max.
even they don't know how it works.
First impressions can
Oh,
ruin
God.
a game. FO76 is a great example.
Yeah. And when your first impression is that people are showing off like the kinds of like bugs that'll happen, and people will probably say, I have no bugs, but yet you have these really gameplay fucking bugs that happen to you, you have to question, like, the fuck do you guys do that I don't?
Remember,
There
16
were-
times the detail, right?
There were some very interesting bugs that occurred
Brad
to me
Max.
when I was recording
Yeah.
the footage for
Travis
the
Scrap.
Serious M4 video.
Isn't there
Ah.
a game
I'm not-
where
I'm
there's
not
like
going to
12
speak
lines
about
of code for their
one
lighting
of
with
them,
a comment saying,
but
don't touch this, no one
It
knows
was
how
like
this
such
works.
a transformative experience that I was left kind of awestruck by the end of it. Like,
God.
it's difficult to say if it's something that I could be mad about into hindsight, because it was legitimately
Max.
fucking
Probably.
hilarious.
The team
But at the
were
same time,
noobs.
it makes me go, like, how on earth would anyone have known that this existed? Like, I don't think anyone even knows that it exists. I might be the only person who has experienced this.
Jesus.
Which is
Brad
why
Max.
I stream all my things, because
Which
it's
isn't
like,
their fault.
what?
Mm-hmm.
Because I love sharing my what the fuck moments, my genuine reaction when I find bugs, because I find lots of them.
Have you checked the Serious Sam Reddit forum today? Somebody has found something interesting about the Legion system. Sometimes
yeah?
you could see soldiers just dropping in and out of midair.
You mean where they go up and down?
Yeah.
I've had that recorded on my first playthrough.
Oh god.
I will look left and then soldiers will go up and down, and it's been like that ever since launch.
That was
they
worth
still
all
haven't
the
fixed
years of development.
Yeah, right. Thanks, Alan. Abandoning your ship before it even sinks.
He like knew it was gonna sink, and he was just like, later, chat.
It's alright, he already saved Stadia by killing it. Now he's going to save Roblox. Hopefully he'll kill that too.
I don't know, man, because Roblox has been around for a while and has a much larger
Travis
audience
Scrap.
because children.
Listen.
Listen,
what?
listen, he might be the only one that's capable of
Artem
killing
Afrumers
it,
won.
I want to believe.
I mean, let's be real here. His career is going to go on a downward spiral if he fucks up Roblox.
Oh yeah,
There's no hope for him.
he doesn't know, doesn't understand the power of children.
The only exposure I've really had to Roblox in recent years are like some of the memes, and good god, it's some of the funniest shit I've ever seen. Like the amount of crude humor you can
Travis
slap
Scrap.
into just a single
What do you
image
mean he killed Stadia?
is just... It is art.
Artem
It is an art
Afrumers
form.
won. Also, he has
I mean,
a
to be,
big beard
he
now.
probably put the bullet in its brain. Stadia was already dying. It was like it was on life support.
Well,
was
yeah,
dead
Stadia
before it
was
even
something
arrived.
that was dying. Like, I say that he killed Stadia, that's just me shit-talking. Like, he was working for one of the teams in Germany, but,
Yeah.
like, Stadia teams across the board just closed and shut down. And a bunch
Well,
of
he-
people were laid off.
Brad Mags.
Oh yeah.
Stadia was dead on arrival. Let's be real.
Yeah. Well, let's just say Alan accelerated his death. He just pulled the plug sooner.
He didn't just pull the plug. He fucking took a Desert Eagle, blew its fucking brains out.
Oh, so he
Brad
murked the
Mags.
fucking thing.
He murked
Yeah.
the fucking thing. That's how I would say.
He murked them. He murked fake Mia.
I mean, him riding
sorry,
on
Ethan.
the idea that like Stadia, game streaming was going to be like the next big thing. I mean, that's not an unusual thing, a stance for developers to take whenever there's something big like VR.
Yeah.
But VR, as you can plainly see, like, it's still not broad enough to be really largely within the public. It's still pretty expensive to get good VR hardware.
Yep.
And
Never mind a
developers
headset.
Developers are kind of past that phase where it was like going to be the next big thing. With game streaming, that's like on an entirely different level, because then there comes into the question of, well, do you actually own your games when you buy them?
No, you're renting
That's
them.
like the odd-going debate that's happening right now, and Stadia as a concept I just do not like.
This
So
Steam makes it seem like...
I have no sympathy for its failure.
I don't think
Yay!
anybody does.
Yeah. So, did you hear the one thing about Steam? If you don't agree to their terms of service, they will deactivate your account and all your games that you paid for. It's fuck you.
Amazing.
Yep. You can't even play them offline modes. You lose all your
Brad
games.
Boo. Artema Prumris 1.
Okay then.
Also, Half-Life Alyx made a big quality level for VR games which other companies can't reach.
To be fair, Half-Life Alyx had Valve behind it. Now, it's not mostly the Valve we know, because I'm sure most people who worked on the Half-Life series, like especially the writer, moved on. The main writer for Half-Life has left a while ago.
Original actor
Valve
for
didn't really want to
Eli
do
passed
anything.
away.
Yep.
Rip.
And also the voice actor for Father Grigori also passed away.
Yep.
Rip. Valve took too long.
So
Travis
it's
Grab.
like, yeah.
HLA is
Well,
the
Steam
most
being
basic
like the
mediocre
current
game,
standard, just to finish
but
off
it's
on
VR,
another
so it's
point.
amazing to everyone.
Like Steam being the current standard right now, it would be nicer if they had a model that was more like GOG, where if you buy the games you own them. But
Would be
Steam
nice,
just
right?
has like the market advantage. I think
yeah.
the only solace you can take in Steam's existence is the fact that it's not going
Travis
to
Grab.
disappear anytime soon.
The
It's
only
too big.
reason why everyone is impressed by it cause it's not a slice of melon demo.
Right, it's a full-fledged game. And it's VR, it's a full-fledged first-person shooter.
You mean like Doom
That's
3?
fun.
Kenny, one-liner.
Jesus H. Christ.
Abracadabra, lady.
Vane, I'm gonna shove that 22 spread shotgun up your ass!
Hey! Doom 3 VR has a competent shotgun now.
Yeah, but you need a PS4 and PSVR for it.
No!
Yes.
PC version?
When are they coming out with the official PC version?
Never.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's
you
what-
can mod it.
It exists.
Oh dear Christ! Yeah, it exists. I could just play the VR.
I mean, BFG division had it in. It was missing something. It's like Alien Isolation.
Oh right. But like the devs did like. Oh, let me just scream Carmack.
Carmack was working on it. He did get it working. It was built around the dev kit too, because the Oculus, the consumer version wasn't released at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But it did exist. You can't say it didn't. Oh, this is my favorite cutscene right here. Oh, here it comes! Here it comes!
Hey, Rodriguez, check out this rocket launcher gizmo.
I didn't
got from
notice
the
this
professor.
until Framerator pointed it out, but
That's a
like,
lot of
watch.
Jealous?
Oh, you skipped it. If you keep
Oh.
watching that cutscene, you could see some guys in the back holding assault rifles, but they're holding them incorrectly, like their hands are clipping through them.
Oh, I was expecting some Andromeda level animation fuck ups. Oh, hey, it's a cake demon.
Hey, look, they have the port engines.
Crow Team wishes that they had facial capture technology that was actually good. Let alone motion capture technology that's actually not an awkwardly built home studio where all the animations were done by Davor.
God.
And they wish they had actual fit people that aren't aging old men that have bone problems.
Yeah, Dave was technically a cripple. He got that shoulder injury while playing football one time.
Oh, jeez.
LMAO. Artema from RIS1. iPhone motion capture.
Yeah, iPhone motion capture? That's funny.
Oh, wait, I could stream
That's
more
quality.
Citra because I got my, what's we call it? My Pro Controller. My new Pro Controller all set up for motion and shit so I can do the Citra shit.
For what game?
Either Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask.
I want to play Samus Returns, but I cannot find any ROM of it. I own the game, so. But, you know, Nintendo keeps taking down all the ROMs.
They can't take down all of them. People can upload them faster than they can take them down.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Listen, have a little faith.
Artema
in
from
the
RIS1.
pirates.
Because the ones that I found, you have to download some
Clears and were bulls.
Sacker, I already have fate. I just can't.
It's so weird they feel the need to reinvent the wheel in order to sell.
Oh, it's okay. Your uncle has it, doesn't he?
Like buy already made
yeah, my dead
capture
uncle. There you
shit
go.
to improve their product.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can't.
Your dead uncle that worked at Nintendo.
Yep.
as an AI program, because he's the new Adam.
Oh, for fuck's sake! If he was the new Adam, I'd kill myself. Oh, wait, I can't say that.
Frabo, I think the exact reason behind that was probably because it's too expensive.
Yeah, how dare things cost money? I mean, they can't have that excuse now because, you know, Devolver Digital owns them.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Devolver is just going to hand them all of the exact resources they need. Like, there's still company responsibility financially that you have to take into account.
Oh boy, what's that I found?
What's that? Oh.
Weather's nice today.
God damn it, Max.
Makes me feel
But I
like
think
having
just
a
the fact that they poured so many of their resources for years into the other
Legion?
technology, like Legion,
And
like the
Scrap.
terrain system.
I wonder what Devolver will
I don't
do
think
to
the
help them out,
long-term
though.
investment was worth it for the series as a whole.
Also, Fiend, it's a secret to everyone.
Okay. It just enables Pro Team to be more lazy and just have a fucking AI generated level.
Grab a scrap.
Yeah.
That T-posing
Like-
processed.
I kind of wouldn't mind having like AI help like with things because I would love to like make more stuff, but it's just like hard to like knowing what to do and then like trying to make things like right because you know.
I like I was just sitting there staring at me. What takes him so long to shoot me when I'm like right in front of him? Like, excuse me. Video game?
He is old man, 69 years old.
Nice.
Oh yeah, the motion capture was animation was playing. That's why it took so long to aim at me.
It is kind of amazing just how much mocap animation was done for like the Octanians. If you do check out the animations in their models, there are like hundreds and hundreds of animations. It's actually kind of insane.
I wonder how funny
that's where the budget went.
I wonder how many animations they did for Nars. I wonder if it's like mocap. Could you imagine?
5.
A cripple was running on all fours like a fucking gorilla. Uh-oh. I thought the kamikaze was gonna get me.
One. Imagine motion capturing Werbull.
Yeah, motion capturing a werble.
I mean, it would not surprise me with the kind of motion capture I've seen.
Video game? You want to talk about it? Why did I slip off of that?
One.
Ice
Or clear.
physics from Dark Forces?
The physics
Worse.
of that are weird. It's like you just have to jump across it in the center.
Grab scrap. He'd be called Beast Boy in the files then.
I do think some of the enemy animations are pretty good, though. Like, not really talking about motion capture specifically. I like the way the wearables are animated.
To be fair, the sniper trying to aim at Fiend, though, that was more like a aggressive level kind of thing. Their aggression towards
Reaction
Fiend
time.
was like
Artem
2,
Frumers 1.
not like 11.
I think most of enemies
Not like
get
extra
animated.
crispy.
Artem
There's
Frumers
definitely
1.
still a bit of stank
Unlike
in there
the
too.
humans.
Like, one of the funnier things
Grab
is
scrap.
the reptiloids.
I like the Witch Bride's
like,
animation. Oh
what
wait.
would you call it? Like when it launches a volley of fireballs at you after you damage it enough and it goes into rage mode, but if it's set to stand still on a building or something, then all that moves are just the limbs, and it looks really goofy.
They're like, bah!
Yeah.
Artem Frumers 1. Also enemies have more emotions than humans.
Enemies have more emotions than
scrap.
humans, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I noticed that.
There are
Fuck it.
like maybe 3 or 4, even 4 is generous, emotions that you could see animated on character faces in this game.
You know, chat, I'm starting to get to the point where I just want to, like, play with the
Grab
controller
scrap.
and just lay back because I'm
I mean,
too
even
fucking
if
hot
he
to sit
isn't
forward
set
like
to
this.
stand still, the arms are still very
Don't blame
independently
me.
moving compared
Meanwhile,
to
it's
the rest
like
of its
89
body.
degrees Fahrenheit.
What's that in Celsius?
And that in Celsius is 31 degrees.
Right now, it's 31 C
Brad
here as well.
Max. It's
Oh,
almost
damn,
as
nearly
if
90
by-hand
degrees
animation
Fahrenheit.
is
Jesus
better
H.
than janky
Christ.
mocap.
It's going to get up to 36 today, Max. It's going to be 41 tomorrow. Did you hear
Sounds
that,
about
Max?
right. I heard that
41 degrees Celsius, bro.
Fiend's gonna be like, ah, ah, ah.
I think my AC needs an AC unit.
I think I need a fucking AC unit in here.
I think your
I
computer's
worry
going to
about-
give me a kill.
You know,
I'm
I
actually going to
haven't
be moving the
tested-
computer downstairs, actually. That's how bad it's getting.
That might be a good idea, just to move it downstairs.
I'm going to have to, because my room gets real fucking hot.
Yeah. And the
Brad
funny thing
Max.
is how last week, all
Yeah.
early morning, late night, it would get like to like low 50s. I think I almost hit like 40s sometime last week. And I'm like, during the summer, what in the fuck? But we also had a lot of rain.
Oh my god, look at them all.
And now I have to survive 90-degree weather until the end of, March, July 13th.
You know what the scary part is, Max? 41 degrees Celsius is the hottest it'll ever be up here. We're going to be breaking a record.
Damn, they're a rarer. It's gonna be a rarer.
Basically. Because the hottest, our record before was, what, 36 or 48 even? Not 48, 38.
Yeah, they're gonna break records by going
Artem
lower.
Frumers
Yes,
one.
GG.
Oh, I am gonna sleep.
Alright, Artie.
Goodbye, guys.
Who's going to sleep?
Okay.
Hold on.
See you, Artemy.
Alright. Yeah, see you later, Artima. I think I'm going to take a break from this, because I don't think I can play this game with a controller.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
This is not
Grab a
not
scrap.
especially with how slow you
Meanie
turn.
Ardenians.
Oh no, it does the Left 4 Dead thing where it's like you turn slow and then you pick up speed when you use an analog stick.
Oof.
No, I hate that.
Oh.
There you go. I can tilt walk now. Do you like my intense walking animation?
You should switch to third person. I want to see if it actually has walking in there. Look at him go.
Wow, look at that sucker go. Oh, let's see what he looks like with dual wielding. Nice. It's like I got rollerblades under my feet.
Jeez.
Aren't you so immersed? I like how dual wielding it's not as bad. Holding out the single pistol. Dear God.
Dear God.
You've been struck by a serious criminal.
A serious criminal. Oh no.
That's right. Hold on. Holding on, my gadget almost fixes it. Never mind. I was about to say.
Walk with 2 knives.
That's amazing.
Brabascrap. LMAO.
I like how they still didn't fix the animation for this. It looks so bad, dude.
Brabascrap. We 2001 Arab Wa.
It is funny to think about how even the third-person animation for the knife in SRS SAM 1 looks more impactful than what we have with 2020 technology.
It just looks like it's heavily interpolated.
Brabascrap. Sam's arms move here the same way the Repti arms move.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna look at Max's post, but I'm gonna have to, like... Oh, hold on, I'm gonna subscribe to that. And I'm gonna play some Samus Returns, probably. Something easy to play, so I don't have to sit there and hunch over and fucking sweat like a pig. My computer right now, Max, feels like a thermal reactor.
Oh,
a
God.
nuclear reactor. That's like, it's just dispensing heat, and I already have a fan blowing on it.
Yeah.
The irony, hey? Hey, look, I'm dropping frames again. Go figure. Alright, take it easy, Sector. I imagine you don't want to watch Metroid.
I might stick around for a little bit, but otherwise I'll probably go eat soon. We're watching a little bit of Metroid.
It's nothing too interesting. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Gotta restart the stream.